I don't know whether recording was because I like that I noticed that my network just got disconnected
Oh,
at a
okay.
point in time.
Okay.
So I'll have to share my screen again. So first of all, we want to do some kind of we want to use the make statement. So I said the make statement you can use to insert, update, delete a single command. I'm trying to see if I can use this. I should have created a particular table to perform this operation. So what's the essence first?
Okay. I didn't really get you completely. What are we trying to do? Sorry.
I have my table. You have ID, name. I want to use the make statement. We are using the make statement to maybe insert, update, or
You're breaking the next statement to.
delete.
So that your voice is breaking.
In a single-
You said you want the next statement to. That's what I had. It's breaking. Hello. I can't hear you at all now.
to insert or
Ah. Hey. You can hear me? I can't hear you.
hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Wow. You
I
can't
can hear you
hold
now.
on.
Okay.
You can hear me now.
I can hear you now. Yes. Are you
Can
still
you see
there?
my screen?
Not yet.
Can you
I can't see it. Not yet. I can't
see
see
my
it.
screen? Like the SQL.
No, I can't see the SQS. Okay, I can see it now. Yes. I can see it and I can see your screen. I still can't hear you again now. If you're talking already, I can't hear you at all. I can't hear you at all. If you can hear me, I can't hear you at all. It's completely blank. Can't hear you. So I can see your screen, but I can't hear anything.
So can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
All right. So this is what we are trying to do. We want to use the math statement to insert, update, delete in a single command. So I might want to update the particular table based on another table. So I'll just merge the results from a particular table 2 to a particular table 1. So this is what I have in my tables. This guy. So this is what I have in there. I have address and lots of them. So maybe I'm choosing. I want to choose the offices table to do this merge statement because so I'll be merging based on ID and the ID that conforms with this ID of my table conforms with that of offices. So I want to use the offices table.
Okay.
So this is what we have in offices. So say merge. I want to merge into my table, for example. Let me give it an alias, say AA. I'm trying this in. I'm just trying this in my SQL. I use it in Oracle SQL. I'm just trying to see offices.
Okay.
I'm gonna call this BP on what AA dot A is ID equals to BB dot office ID underscore ID. When matched, let me see, when matched, then update. I think let me check my table again. Okay, we have name. Okay, we have name. Set the name is equals to SABB dot. Let me use city in this case. No, this might not work. I'm just trying it out. So why not match? Then insert ID, comma, dot name, values. Let me see. Then, let me use the guy. Let me use the guy. Let me use the ID of it. So bb dot ID dot comma bb dot let me move this into. It didn't work the way I wanted to work, but I would explain. So what I'm trying to do here is that what I'm trying to do is that now into my table. This is what's inside my table.
Yeah, I see the table.
That table like that maybe looks like something like this. Let's say you have one employees table before, then another you guys now created another employees table that has maybe new employees. So for the first employee table, sorry, please hold on. So I have an employee table, which is the identity table you guys have. So as I was saying, suppose you have a general employees table, you guys have information about the employees there. Now you now have another employees table.
Okay.
Whereby it's new employees you guys have inside there. Or mistakenly you guys might have employees that even exist in that new table. Okay. What are you trying is that okay, merge into that maybe that first the general employee table you guys are using the second employee table. So let's say you have employees table. have employees table like this. Then you have another employees table. Let's say EMP1. That's the second one you guys create. Now merge into this one using this guy. Now on both of them has ID. On when the ID match on this guy, merge using this ID.
Okay.
So when it does match, so let's say this second table, it contains updated information. Maybe there's a particular info about a particular employee. Maybe the address the person is using, he has changed the address. Now the address is now another address, but that information is, so when this guy matches, update the to set, maybe that is not updated. So the name, maybe address want to say now is equals to the new address. But okay, when that information, when this ID does not match, so when this condition does, the employee table in this second table, the information is not on this first table. So it means that when the ID does not match, it means that something that is here is not in this place. Okay, in that case, when not match, insert into this first table, which is the general employee table, values that you want to insert, maybe the office ID, maybe is even everything. Then put it in this guy.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, that means automatically everything that is in this new one will be matched to the old one. Anything that is not there before, so it's updated based on what the parent one that we had into it. That's the main initial employee table.
Yeah. Information that is not input in employee table. So the new things you have here that does not exist here will now be merged into this table.
Okay.
But in case whereby something has changed in this guy and it has been updated in this guy, so now this particular condition that is here.
Okay.
So that's the essence. So let's look at whether we can explore. Let's look at whether we can explore sequence. Yeah. So what's the essence of creating a sequence? Let's say a sequence is one with the general notion of what a sequence is. So a sequence is used to generate a number sequence. I'm still using sequence. It creates to act as the primary key. In this case, you can add a sequence to a table. Maybe you have a sequence that you have created and you want the table to follow that particular sequence. Then you can add a sequence that you have created into that table. So let's look at an example. Let's say I want to create this. It does not even work in my sphere. It's not even working my
Okay.
but okay, let me just highlight this. This one is Quest. This one does work in Quest. This Quest, but after this one, it's MATT, which when match is and let me just do it and I will explain that. General syntax for creating a sequence, right? In Oracle, Oracle your syntax. I'll just generalize it instead of having to create one. So create sequence. Display bracket
Hello.
and put
Yeah,
can you hear me?
I can hear you now, but it's breaking and coming back, breaking and coming back.
In the next, So
Yeah,
in this
network.
case, you have to so we are creating sequence, you have to specify the sequence to be under, let's say the HR or the rest of them. So then you
Okay.
specify the sequence name. So after that, it starts. You are going to put what we call the start with value. So where is the sequence starting from? Maybe starting from 2, maybe starting from 5. You put this. So this is what the sequence first returns. This guy.
Okay.
So you put the increment by value. Maybe okay, if you start from 2, you want it to maybe increase by 3. So the next value will be 5, then the next 8 in that regard. You can also put the minimum value. You can decide on to put it. You can decide on to put no minimum value.
Okay.
Then you can put the maximum value. You can put the maximum value. You can decide on to put it. Also, you can put cycle. What do I mean by cycle is that okay, if that sequence has reached a value, it should start all over again.
Okay.
That's the essence of this one. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, okay.
Sorry. Okay. So that's the general syntax. That's the general syntax then. So let's go to creating functions and procedures. What's the essence of creating functions? You can create a function to achieve a particular task. So, but stored procedure, a procedure is just a routine. Okay, maybe you have a routine that you do every day. Okay, maybe go and pick something from somewhere, drop it here, do some stuff that so all those things you have to automate. So instead of having manually go and just run the particular there. So you just do run the procedure. The procedure is going to do the step-by-step process for you, and you don't have to run something on 10 queries to run. By the time you just call on that procedure is going to do all those things for you. So see. Okay, let's what should that procedure be? Okay, let me create uh uh okay. So let's create basic procedure. So the way they write it in my in Oracle is different from with the ID. So let's take a look at that. So let's say I want to create a procedure. Create procedure. So I'll give it a name. So, let me say select. So this schema that is in use, if I create a procedure, that's where the procedure under so let's say the procedure is that okay, give me the number as simple as give me the count of employees or give me the average salary of employees in each offices. So let's say, let me call it average salary office. It doesn't take any parameter. So I can say, so let me write the query. Select average salary. I can put first of all put office ID here. Select office ID, comma average salary. So let me give it an alias avg underscore salary employees. So I can say begin here, do the end. So I'll put a delimiter here. So let me use a delimiter here. And let me end it with this. And I'll change my delimiter here. Delimiter. So I just agree with this. Can you hear me? Can you still hear me?
I can say yes.
So what give me the average salary? So I didn't put a group by close. I'm supposed to put a group by. So group by, since I'm looking for the average salary in each offices. So group by office ID.
Okay.
Okay. As simple as this. As simple as this. So let me run this. Highlight everything now. This guy. Okay. I think this has successfully run. So I can check I can refresh this guy. So you can see, then go to start procedure. You can see the procedure I have here now.
Yeah.
So if I want to perform this routine, so instead of me having to write this query, I'll just call in Oracle SQL. You type this execute. I don't know that it works for, but in Oracle SQL you don't need to type this execute. Just write exec, then the procedure, then that's how you run it. But in MySQL it's call, then put the procedure name avg underscore. First of all, let me explain this. Do you know why I put this guy and ended this guy here? I think I explained that yesterday when I was talking about it.
Yeah. You said, and for this particular procedure now, once you add the delimiter, instead of using the semicolon, it will recognize the delimiter you just added as the ending.
Yes, exactly. So let me call this procedure and run this now. So you can see what it gave me. So it just ran what is inside this thing and gave me the result.
Yeah.
That's the essence of creating a procedure. So please hold on, give me a minute. All right. So that procedure is basic. So anytime you call it, just perform that operation for you. So you can do as many operations. So let me edit this procedure. Say I want to drop this procedure. Let's say I want to drop this procedure now. I will say select. So I'll just say drop procedure. Drop procedure. Procedure. What's the name again? AVG. Then I don't need to put this comma. I don't need to put this. So you can see I've got the procedure. So maybe I want to edit this procedure. So what do I want to do is that, okay, I would say, okay, after you have done this, create a table. I will say create if exists. No. Create exists. I want to create a table. Create table if exists. What do I call the table name? Let me say average salary employee. This is the way I'm supposed to write it. So, let me see. I want to check something. I'm missing something. Yes. So you're supposed to do something like this. Like this one, and drop database if it is. But I'm not supposed to put okay. So maybe I should put this at the back here. Create table if exists. If exists this guy. I don't know if I can use it with create statement. So that's what I want to avoid the fact that, if I want to run this procedure, if he has created this table, I don't want to throw an error. So I was like, okay, it exists, but it's fine, sha. So let me just create the table outside the procedure. So I'll create a table. I'll create a table outside the procedure. So create a table as and I'll say something like this. As this. You see the logic I want to do. Where 1 is equal to 2. So create with this as this, where 1 is equal to 2. What do you think I'm trying to achieve here? No, sorry. Well,
Okay.
as select star from this I'll put having 1 is equals to 2. So let me run this. I've created the table. I'll tell you what I'm trying to achieve with that. So I can just refresh this guy. So let me check on my table. I say average salary M. So select star from AVG underscore salary underscore M. So this is my table. Do you understand what I achieved with this thing now?
Yeah, it created a table that contains the office ID, the salary, and yeah.
So I want to create a table instead of me specifying the column name. Instead of me saying create table average salary, then I have to put the column name office ID. So I just created the table that has the structure
Of the existing.
of this select statement.
Okay.
So me putting having 1 equals to 2, I know that there is no case, there is no condition whereby 1 is equals to 2. So it means that first of all, this select statement is going to return an empty row, right?
Okay.
So creating table that has an empty row will just give me the structure of that table, which is just the column name, because there's nothing inside. I just created an empty table that has the structure of this. So inside this procedure, I will now say, okay, after you have done this select office ID from this, and you have gotten the average salary and office ID, I will now say insert. So it has already generated the result from the employees table. Then insert this result you just have now. So I'll now say insert, begin insert into AVG underscore EMP, salary underscore EMP. So insert into what? So insert into this guy, select office ID, blah blah blah. This. So these select statements that we have here is going to be inserted into this table, right?
Yes.
So that is by the way. But then there's going to be something. There's going to be some kind of there is wrong with this procedure, because if I say you should insert this and I should call the procedure, though it's going to insert. What about if I want to do on the procedure next time again? It means that it's going to do another insert, right? So it means that it can have duplicates if I should create the procedure in this form. But how do I overcome that? So I have to tell the guy that, okay, insert into this guy. If the average salary of a particular office have not existed in this table, are you with me?
Yes, I'm with you.
So how can we put the condition? So let me first of all put a bracket here and end the bracket here. So let's put a condition. I'll say where, let me give this one an alias, say AA. So insert into this, select star from this, where office so let me give this one an alias instead, AA. So where I'll now say where AA dot, or first of all, let me say BB here. I'll now say where AA dot office ID can I do this? Is not equals to BB dot office ID. this thing didn't work fine. There's something wrong. What is wrong with this code? Is this AA that I put here? What if I should remove the AA? Then I'm having something in this PP. So, okay, I didn't put a very close here. Where, what if I should put the AA back here? I still have something with this AA. Okay, I think I can do something like this. So I will say where office underscore ID not in. I'll now put another select statement. Select office ID from employees. So these are the kind of challenges you have in when you are writing your query.
Okay.
But you still have an error.
There's another column underneath.
Okay.
9.7.
Okay. Let's move this.
Okay, station error.
So hold on. What if I should now put this guy? So let me put this guy here. Then let me put AA here. So I will have to tell that where AA dot office ID. Then remove this one. I'm not supposed to have error. I don't know why I'm having error. So it's just to avoid that part that this guy should not put duplicates
Okay.
in this guy. Okay. Maybe it's because I'm first of all I'm writing this. Let me change this one to admin first. But it is still this AA that is here that is still giving me issue. Where? Let me put AVG underscore. Okay. I don't want to write it in full. So I think we are fine with this now.
Yeah.
You understand what I just did? Let me write it. Let me put it this way to be more clearer. So you understand this?
Okay.
Or you're trying to explain some stuff.
Can you just explain the bit again? That'll be better.
Okay, this is first of all, insert into this guy. What are we inserting into it? Select office ID, average salary from employees, group by office ID. So this is going to find the average salary by offices. Now I'm putting a condition. Office ID inside this table we are so only insert whereby if the office ID in this guy is not in this guy, then you can insert into this place. So that's the condition here. The office ID in this table, if it is not in this guy, if it's not in this, if it's not in the employees table, then you can insert because you know the office ID we are picking it from the employees table. So if this office ID does not exist here, then insert into this gate. But if the office ID in this table, then don't do the insert.
Okay.
So you understand better now. So let me first of all compile this guy. Sorry. So let me compile this guy. Okay, I think we have a stop procedure. This is our stop procedure. So let us call it now. What's this saying? Unknown column, you can see it brought out an unknown column avg underscore salary m dot office all or any subquery. So it means that there's something wrong. There's something wrong here. This is the place you're having issue. But there's office ID there now. Okay, maybe I should write it the other way around. Having office ID not in select avg dot office underscore ID from avg underscore, yeah. Okay, so let's do the other way around. I'll drop the procedure and create it again. So I'll create the procedure again. Okay, I think it has been created. Yeah. So let's call the procedure again. Okay, we've called the procedure. I think it has inserted. So let's do a select start from AG underscore salary underscore EMP. You can see it has done the insert, right?
Yeah. Yes.
So the procedure has helped us done the insert. Now, it means that look at how many rows do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, and 10, right?
Yes.
Right. Now, let us now try and call the procedure again. So it means that if I should call this procedure again, it cannot do any insert again because it has we have not updated the employees table. So there is nothing new in the employee table. So if I should call it, I'm not supposed to have any row inserted because I put this condition. So let's try and call it. So if then you should know that there's something wrong. So let me call it. Okay, let's do a select start from the table again. You can see there's nothing inserted.
Yeah.
Now, let's go and insert something inside the employees table now. So let's insert something there that has office ID that is not here. So let's put office ID 6, for example. So first of all, let's do a select start from office ID 6. From employees table, okay, let me just call select star from employees.
Right.
We have this. There's no office ID 6 here. So let's insert into employees table an employee that is in office ID 6. So in office 6. So let's insert into employees. Insert into employees. What are we inserting? So let me give it an employee ID. So let me say 98123. So this is the employee ID. So let me give it the first name. Let me give it my name, Abiodun. So I'll put inside a quote since it's a string, Abiodun. And the last name, Sani. Job type, so let's say data scientist. Job title, okay, that's job title already. Salary, so let's put 250,000. So it's not supposed to be in quote. 250,000. So don't imagine I'm collecting 250,000. Report to 3270. Let's say you post to this guy. Office ID It's officer ID 6 we want to create now. Let's put 6 here. Oh, this is the value. This is the values. I didn't put values. So values. So these are the values we want to put inside it. Okay, let's put another value again. Let's put another value. So in this case, I'm going to use your name. So let me say 134 or 124. What's your first name? Eriolua.
Yeah.
What should I put here?
That's Oladiri.
Let's say software developer. Let's say developer. Let's say you're collecting 200K. You're a big man now.
Yeah, my boss.
Let's say you're also working. Let's say you're also working in office IDCs. So you have inserted this. What was happening? Cannot add or update a child role. A foreign key constraint fails. So let's see. Let me go and check. Let me check the property of the employees. There's a constraint on the employees table. That's why you're having this. Okay. What are the constraints? Okay. Foreign key office ID frequencies. Unupdated cascade. Okay. Cannot add or update shared. Unupdate cascade. So first of all, let's see here. So I think I explained what unupdate cascade was yesterday, right? Were you in class when I explained that?
I'm not sure what the class actually. Let me see.
So when I say unupdate cascade, the employees, this is the employees table. Now it's referencing the office table with the office ID. Unupdate cascade. It means that any update I make on the offices table is going to be updated on the employees table automatically.
Automatically, okay.
Yes. So let me check the office table again. So let me just start from the office table. So let's start from offices. Okay. So insert into employees values. What if I don't put this? Okay. Let's check something. So I have to put this guy. Funky reports to references employee ID. Do I is there something I'm missing here? I'm not creating another this thing now. I'm not creating another form. under, let me try 11. I don't know why I'm having this error. So keep employees table. I will check up on this later. But that's the essence of this guy. That's the essence of this guy. So not so you cannot do it. There are no new uh there are no new offices that can be updated, that can be inserted in this guy. Since I put this condition that it's only the office ID that are not in this guy that should be updated. So since they are not new stuff, so that's the essence of procedure to monitor, to do a routine work you used to do. Maybe your routine work is to find the average salary of employees if they are in a particular office. So if they are new employee, they are going to find the result in the results table that the procedure is going to. So your procedure can be okay. Your procedure can be okay now. Maybe you are in financial sector, maybe in a bank now. A procedure can be doing something like, okay, insert, you have a general table. Now, insert customers that generated maybe 50,000 naira revenue per particular day. So this can be business banking, the business banking group. So those that are into business can generate up to that amount in a day. So the procedure can take in input. The procedure can take in input and generate output. So you can go and let's try and create something like that. Let's try and create something like that. So create let's say okay, which table can I use for that one? Sir? Let me use the payment table in SQL invoicing. Okay, let's check SQL invoicing. Let's check the invoices table. So let me just highlight this guy. Okay. So let's say I want to select star. First of all, select star. Select star for invoices. Oh, what happened? Is the name of the table not invoices again? Maybe it's invoice. Let me check the name of the table again. Sorry. I went to go and highlight another database entirely. So these are the table. So let's say I want to see the number of customers that generated invoice in a particular day. So I'll create a procedure called daily invoice. So this daily is making an input. I can put input, let's say date. Take an input for date. Put an input. So I want to plug in my system. So first of all, I can put something like this. So let's say dates. Should I put dates? These are inputs. You did format. Let me call it date then. Maybe I should call it my date. I'm just trying to think this one comes first before. Okay. So this one is to determine, they say that okay, it's an input, it takes in an input. And what is it going to say? So I'll say select so begin first, begin. So let's start from invoices. Let's start from invoices where invoice date is equals to my date. Sorry, hold on, please. Okay, I think Yola just I think Yola just left us. So so uh so let's say okay, where invoice date is equals to my date. So end is then end, then put the delimiter, then change the delimiter. I'll change it back to this guy. So this procedure will be created under this guy, SQL invoicing. So let me run this. Yeah. So we've created the procedure. Okay. So I can just refresh this. I think we should have a stop procedure now. Yeah. So this is our stop procedure. No, this is not what I created. This is not what I selected. Say, okay, this is what I have, daily invoice. Yeah. So first of all, let's start from invoices to see what we are talking about. So let's say, look at the invoice date. So let's say I want to see someone that's generated the invoice. Let's see, let me check a particular date. Let's say 30th of July 2019. I'll just pass the date here. So I'll say call daily invoice. I just use the call statement, call daily invoice. Then put the input 2017, 2019, July 30. So I want to see someone that generated invoice in this particular date. So you can see, so this is the person that generated this invoice in the particular day. So that's that about procedure. You can put the tax you want to run inside the procedure. Then you can create a procedure that has input and generates output. So I guess that will be all for today. Tomorrow we can talk about functions tomorrow. Talk about functions tomorrow. I said tomorrow, next week. Let's talk about functions next week. Thanks for your time. We see you again next week. All right. So bye.